Why are you running? What is your origin story?
I got my degree in music education to be a middle school band teacher. Realized I wanted to advocate for children and work with them, but not in that capacity. Turns out 8 hours of trumpets a day was not my cup of tea. So I pivoted to foster care social work, and I found my groove and found what I was passionate for when it came to doing case coordinating and then eventually case management for foster children. I specialized in, after doing 2 years of running a middle school aged boys home, I went and jumped over to case management, where I quickly started specializing in doing case management for teenagers who either had a history of being trafficked or were at risk of being trafficked again. So it was very emotionally exhausting for that year plus, but it was a lot of 24/7 boots on the ground, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. We're keeping the silly levels to 7 instead of a 10.
Oh, so you're prepared for politics.
Exactly.
Keeping the silly levels to a 7 instead of a 10.
Exactly.
Where you go to Washington,
Yeah.
they need. I think they're at an 11. Yeah. So.
And then after that, I was only getting just the state of foster care. I was only getting paid $20 an hour to do all that, and so I got an offer to go and make almost $18K more a year to be an admissions case manager at a school for children with severe autism. Did that. So that was really rewarding in a different capacity, put more of my educator hat back on since I got the degree. And then about 5 months later, it seemed about me and 10 other people got let go in very rapid succession for a bunch of reasons for finances.
Yeah.
Ever since January, I've been out and about trying to find a new job, but social work, and especially foster care social work and anything that involves child advocacy, is just the economy as well as optimizations of state budgets have just made the entire field contract. So it's really hard to find it.
Optimizations.
Yeah, some optimization, some lowest bidder,
Yeah.
some lower bidder work. But no, I'm blessed between this campaign, which I'm able to put full time. I still have my Army Reserve stuff without putting too much of my military reservist stuff, keeping my DOD and my politics separate, unlike other people. I am a musician in the Army Reserves.
Yeah.
I have that as a side, as a backup, or as an additional source of income, as well as my partner. She's an ICU nurse who works nonstop, and she's a fantastic teammate right now as I'm doing all this. So yeah.
Shout out to, what's your partner's name?
Anna.
Shout out to Anna for, I understand.
She said yes.
When you have a partner and children or whatever, it's a decision you really should be making as a family. Like, do we want to go into this life?
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about going to the federal level.
Yeah.
The U.S. House level, they really don't bother the spouses at the Kansas House level. You know what I mean? At that level, they really aren't digging into the spouses and trying to find dirt or anything. But like when you start going to Washington, then they'll. So it's like you're opening up your entire life to criticism.
Everything's on display.
Anything you or your wife or partner or whatever ever
everything's
said ever. So it's a lot, and obviously not something I'm going into. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people are like, why don't you just run? I'm like, Google me, and then we'll talk. Because I was a comedian for 10 years, so.
Oh, nice.
I'm
sure there's an evolution of Helen.
I have all the information out there. It would not be hard to find dirt on me.
Yeah.
That's a factor you have to factor when you're running